Hello, my name is Sudeep Chakravarti. I'm a professor of practice with the School of Arts and Sciences at Ahmedabad University and associated with the Social Sciences Division as well as the Humanities and Languages Division. I'm also chair of the Communication Program at Ahmedabad University. I'd like to introduce you to my course SPS 266 that I'm offering from Monsoon 2025. It's a new course. It's a 1.5 credit course. Let me show you what the course is all about. So welcome to SPS 266, India and the South Asian Matrix, to be offered from Monsoon 2025. I'm the instructor for this course. This is a 1.5 credit course, which I think will bring big benefits to students who subscribe to this course. Let me introduce you to the course. Let me show you where the course will travel. Of course, we say India in the context of South Asia or India in the South Asian Matrix. We are placing India front and center, but we will be also looking at the countries of South Asia, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Myanmar, Sri Lanka, and of course the Maldives. And when we look at it, we believe that it is a very important time in India's history and in the history of South Asia, where the dynamics within South Asia are changing very rapidly, and India and its neighbors in South Asia, India's sort of near geography in South Asia, are increasingly interconnected through politics, international relations, sharing of waters, trade, investment, connectivity, and of course conflict and conflict resolution, and even aspects like the climate crisis and its mitigation. So the outcomes, to my mind, is that through critical thinking and analysis, students will understand South Asia in general and India's relationship with South Asia in particular. Students will observe and analyze India and South Asia through a strategic and security lens. We will observe and analyze India and South Asia through a geo-economic lens. We will try to understand superpower dynamics in South Asia and understand the mechanics of regional conflict and conflict resolution. Equally, when we map the course flow, we will begin by taking a deep dive into the matrix as a whole, which is India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Maldives, Bhutan, Afghanistan, and Myanmar. Then we move to the evolution of modern South Asia, because the future lies in the past. We can't understand the present and the future unless we discuss the past. So history becomes very important. We will study the regional aspects of regional cooperation, such as the idea of SAARC, or the South Asian Association of Regional Cooperation, and other mechanisms like BBIN, BIMSTEC, and so on and so forth. We will, of course, discuss the status of disputes and conflicts, and naturally, of conflict resolution that attends the idea of South Asia. When we go into the next stage of the course flow, we will also be looking into a deep dive into policies such as the Look East and Act East policies, by which the government of India, first in 1994 and then in 2014, wanted to connect India with Southeast Asia. We will be looking at regional connections for trade, investment, and transportation. We will be looking at cooperation in mitigating climate crisis and migration. We will be looking at aspects of how to balance China, such as its Belt and Road Initiative, and more in South Asia and the Indian Ocean region. So that is essentially the superpower aspect of the course. And I really believe that SPS 266 is a 1.5 credit course with big benefits for all students who sign up across Ahmedabad University. So the benefits, to speak very briefly about them, that if you were to pursue postgraduate studies in international relations, you will find this useful. If you were to choose to be an international affairs specialist in media, it will be useful. So too for a publisher and editor, a career in communications with local and global organizations, as a regional affairs researcher, and of course a career as a diplomat in the Indian Foreign Service or other agencies, and the Indian Administrative Service. You would also, if you choose to work with corporations and banks, find SPS 266 of benefit to you. If you wish to work with major consultancies in the future, you will find this course of benefit. Or as an entrepreneur, if you want to begin an export-oriented business or work in one, you will find this beneficial. If you wish to work in organizations like the United Nations or other NGOs, development NGOs, so too. And of course, as a career as an international lawyer. And this is not a definitive list. This is just an indicative list of how SPS 266 will benefit you. So welcome to SPS 266 and see you all in Monsoon 2025. Thank you very much for your time and attention.